We've not had the flying start to the season that I wanted, form has been mixed, and today we face top of the table.
Can you hear the sound?
So after that 3-1 win against Shrewsbury, we've only gone on and won 2 league games. But immediately after, we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup second round to Premier League Leeds, with Brandon Thomas Asante scoring 16 minutes from time, getting our only goal, which was a consolation at Elland Road. Back in the league, we had a disappointing draw with one of last season's opponents, Colchester. 0-0 at home, would have expected 3 points there. And then a game where we went 1-0 up inside 2 minutes. I thought we're on to a winner here. They equalised at Oxford in the 11th. Then in the 23rd minute went 2-1 up. Then 3-1 up in the 45th plus 3rd minute. 64 minutes in, we did get another goal back. I thought, is there a comeback on the cards here? And just 4 minutes later, they scored their 4th and we left Oxford empty-handed. We then welcomed Fleetwood to the Peninsula Stadium, and I thought we were going to do it once again as we went 1-0 down in the 23rd minute. However, Josh Morris 5 minutes later got us up back on level terms. And then an unusual brace for Will Nightingale saw us win 3-1 and pick up 3 home points. And then in everyone's favourite trophy, we won 5-4 on penalties away at Hartlepool after drawing the game 1-1 with Jerome Sinclair rescuing a penalty shootout 5 minutes from time. Back in the league again, we lost to one of last season's opponents, Swindon. We were 1-0 up through an own goal in the 8th minute, and we'll kick on here. We gave away a silly penalty in the 15th minute, and then Johnny Williams, a man who I was looking at in the summer but did sign a new deal with Swindon, scored to seal the 3 points for them. And then we faced lowly Burtons. We won 4-1. We were 2-0 up inside 11 minutes after McLaughlin and Dale Taylor scored. Then it was 2-1. Jerome Sinclair just before half-time got a penalty to make it 3-1 at the break. And then a minute from time, Brandon Thomas Asante got another goal for the season to round off all 3 points for us. And that sees us then in 8th position at the moment, 1 point outside the playoffs and 4 points off automatics. So we face Ipswich today, a team that haven't lost all season, got plus 12 goal difference, so it's not going to be an easy challenge whatsoever. When you look at the teams that we've lost to as well, Swindon down in 19th at the moment. We've drawn with Colchester in 14th. Little bit disappointing with some of the performances that we put in against the results. I mean, Oxford, you can kind of understand they're currently in 4th, not a million miles away, but still they are above us. We also signed one deadline day deal on loan from Scotland. Let's go have a look at the man himself. And here he is then on the left-hand side of the midfield, though he was still looking to improve. Welcome Josh McPake. He's come from Rangers on a free transfer for the rest of the season. 21 years of age, 3-star ability, potential to be a 5-star player at this level. I think his physicals are unbelievable when you look at them. Acceleration and pace of 11, good stamina, good natural fitness. Can dribble with the ball, get it down. Crossing could be a little bit better, but I think at this level he'll be absolutely fine. And decent mentals as well. Works hard and gets off the ball right. And fingers crossed he can add something a little bit different here. He's already got 1 assist in 2 games with an average rating of 7.05. So he's having a flying start to his career here at Salford. And the finances look like this then. We've got £1.2 million in the bank, and hopefully that will increase as we look towards January and try and get some transfer money together. And we're still 12,000 under the wage budget, so that's looking good as well for January when it comes around. But without any further ado, let's get stuck into this game against Ipswich and see if we can pick up the 3 points. And here we are then. The starting 11 is Will Norris in goal, a back four of Teray, McLaughlin, Burns and Shepherd. Lavia and Slater in the middle, McPake is on the left, Morris is on the right, and Taylor and Sinclair lead the line for us. One thing I'm wondering is, when you look at this team, we've only really got 3 players in that starting 11 that were here last season, in Morris, Shepherd and Teray. Is that one of the reasons why things are maybe just taking a little bit of time to click? But hopefully it will click soon, as Dale Taylor is currently our top goal scorer with 4, which is good to see for a man on loan. Let's go get this game kicked off against Ipswich and see if we can cause an upset at Portman Road. We go toe-to-toe with Paul Cook's men then. Now the game has kicked off here at Portman Road. We've told the boys that we expect to win, and today is no different at all. Usually that is what I expect, and like I said, that's what we want to do. That is why I'm a little bit disappointed with our league position. I know we've just come up and we are outside the playoffs. Scott Fraser. I don't know how that's happened. He's got through very, very easily. We've been very sloppy there. A big gap. He's penetrated it, and he has punished us. It comes from their throwing into Edwards here, who bring Finley Burns. He's just given the ball away, and I don't think Morris was really clicked onto it. And Fraser finds the gap, well, the huge gap that's there, gets through it, and puts Ipswich 1-0 up. And that is a nightmare start to the plans here at Portman Road. We are going to demand a little bit more as we slip down the table with this result at the moment. Burton already finding themselves 2-0 down against Peterborough, a team that we do not play. The team that we do play short. I thought we'd given away a penalty there. We haven't. It's come to Jerome Sinclair. Can he equalise the scores? He can't. Haldaki, a former Salford player, punches the ball over the net and it goes out for a corner, which Morris will take in swinging, and McLaughlin has it headed away from him. Shepherd heads it back, which is picked up by Edwards. Kyle Edwards for Ipswich now on this right hand side. He's not got a lot of support. Carries on running, gives it back to Vincent Young. Can we win this ball back? Back to Edwards now on the right. Vincent Young once again. Gets the ball in. Fraser's there and it's headed away by Burns. Gives it straight back. Fraser's there. Oh, I thought he got his second of the game, then thankfully he hasn't. And we are looking very, very ropey at this point of the game. We just need to get a grip of things. Fraser coming forward. Lavia misses the challenge. Fraser causes all sorts of problems. And Scott Fraser gets a brace for the day within 30 minutes. And we are all over the place. It's Flavia's challenge that's been missed here. It's crucial. He picks it up so deep as well, does Fraser. The challenge there by Lavia just misses, and it costs us a goal, and we got 2-0 down after half an hour here, and this is a bit of a baptism of fire to League One. I'm hoping that this is not a league that we get stuck in, and this season if we can look to push for those playoffs, that's fine. Mid-table is acceptable, and then next season, if we are still here, unless there's a late resurgence from somewhere, we then push on for promotion. We've thrashed the arms, told the boys, what was that? Get playing football, do what you know, and do very, very well. Josh McPate with a 6.3, not having his best game. We will make some changes less than 10 minutes into his second half. McPate can come off. We'll bring Thomas Asante on. Up top, we'll make a change as well. We'll bring Taylor off and bring Carlos Tevez on. A bit of experience up top as well. I think we'll do the world of good here. We are going to demand a little bit more once again. Sinclair is in. What we do gives it all the way back to Norris in our goal. It's a weird ball for him to play. Burns picks it up though. Into McLaughlin. Across to Asante. What will he do? Find Slater. Into McLaughlin. Playing it back. We are having to be very patient. Long ball over the top, which is given straight away. Finley Burns, I think, has given the ball away more times than we can shake a stick at today. Edwards is in. Oh my God, it's weak. It's weak again. It comes from Finley Burns' his mistake. That's the third or fourth time he's given the ball away. I think his name's been mentioned a lot of times today, but really, really poor. Comes from Burns. He gives it away. And look at that. It's just easy. Norris has got no chance with it. I don't know what he's thinking there. Why he doesn't think it's going to go far post, because it was clear that it was. And once again, Ipswich hit us on the counter attack. We're going to bring Finley Burns off after this. Oh my word, is Ipswich rattled the crossbar now and are denied a fourth goal. Let's have a look. What is Finley Burns getting? A 6.6? I think that's far too good for the performance he's put in. Jack Rodwell comes on at centre-back. Jack Rodwell is our only hope off the bench, just to try and stop the mistakes. A man that isn't happy. We are trying to get rid of him as well, as we've got some invisible players going on here, which is interesting. What is happening here? It looks... Have we loaded up Theme Hospital with that invisible... I mean, Chaplin made the defender look like he wasn't there, because, I mean, technically he isn't. Look at that. What's gone on here? What has happened? Are we the invisible men? I mean, we certainly look invisible in the defence today, the way we've conceded. But my word, this has been appalling today. And we dropped down to 13th. The good thing is we're still within just 2 points of the playoffs. But this performance has been absolutely woeful. Can anyone really remember a chance that we've had? Apart from, was it Taylor that got the ball punched over the net? We've had 5 shots on target. We've done absolutely nothing with the ball today. As Ipswich got close once again, it's just unbelievable how poor we have been. I mean, we're going to pass into space. We're going to go quite wide with the attacking width, I think. And up the tempo, I think. Just up the tempo, so it's a higher, just to try and shake them up a little bit. But we've been so poor from their 4-2-3-1. Really, really poor. 20 shots, we've had 9 on target. And we've had more percentage possession of the ball as well. And it's been absolutely abysmal. Dobra chase it, which Norris collects. what we do. Rolls it out to McLaughlin. Long ball down. Again, just nowhere near it. What on earth are we playing at today? We've given the ball away so cheaply. We've been so sloppy. Burns on this right hand side. Finds Chaplin. Is he going to make it 4? He takes it all up. I mean, how on earth has he got that in? How on earth has he got that into the back of the net? My word. That was the tightest of angles. And he somehow got it in. Norris. I mean, no one expected him to do that. Absolutely nobody expected him to do that, did they? Unreal. Absolutely unreal. McLaughlin back to Slater. Again, been anonymous. Rodwell. Lavia. Just horrendous. So you can see the invisibility thing now, which is weird. Morris into Sinclair. Is it a consolation? It's not. I think that sums up our day. That absolutely sums up our day here, viewers. Corner. Morris will whip it in. I thought if we could get a goal back from a corner in that first half, we might have been in with a chance, but we've been absolutely beaten and battered by Ipswich today. They have put on a show at Portman Road and look like title contenders and show why they are unbeaten in this league so far this season. Slater into Teray. Back to Slater. Finds Asante on this left-hand side. Just playing it short. Sinclair. Slater again. Playing it in the triangle between the three. Sinclair comes down on this left-hand side. Again. Loses the ball so cheaply. And Rodwell misses it and it's picked up by McLaughlin. This has been an unbelievably poor performance here. Teray into Asante. Back to Teray. Just playing it out from the defence. We've got, I mean, just waste of time, boys. Just waste of time. Just let the 10 seconds go. Unless we can get a goal here and get a consolation. Asante, will he play it across? Cuts it back to Sinclair. I mean, how was that gone in the back of the net? Brandon Thomas Asante finds it from Sinclair's poor shot. If that doesn't sum up today's performance, we can't even score a decent goal. The way it's bounced off the players there have been very, very lucky. Thomas Asante doesn't even finish it first time. He doesn't even finish it first time. He has to poke it home from a yard. Oh, this has been unbelievable. And a 4-1 loss. Tell the boys we're not happy. It's just been an Ipswich onslaught there. An absolute onslaught from them. And we have been shocking. So that result sees us 12th in the league. We are 2 points off the playoffs and 7 off the top 3 already, with Ipswich, Peterborough and Bolton all occupying those top 3 places. None of them have lost a game either. We've got some big games coming up. We've got Wigan and Peterborough both coming up. I think what we'll do is, where Wigan are based and where we are, we will come back for that Wigan game, which is just before the Peterborough game. So we will come back in 3 league games time and a Papa John's Trophy game and look to try and break into that playoffs. Hopefully we can do. And then looking a little bit further ahead, we've got a busy November. Really busy November, in fact. So we could be maybe looking at a December comeback. We'll have to have a look where we are in the league, but that's where we'll be back for the Wigan game tomorrow. But if you have enjoyed that, viewers, please don't forget to smash that like button for me, share the video around and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.